Good morning, children. Today in your chemistry class, I will discuss the application of chemistry in the field of metals and alloys, cosmetics and other consumer products, then petroleum products and electronics. So these are the various fields where we are going to discuss the application of chemistry, how chemistry plays an important role in these fields. Okay, so the first one is metals and alloys. Now, metals plays an important role in our everyday life. So some of the examples of metals are iron, copper, aluminium. These are the examples of some metals. So these metals are useful, are important in the high energy society, such as these metals, they transport electricity in the electrical grid and they provide many services. Now, some of the tools or weapons that we use at home, they are also made of metals. So these metals are used in the manufacture of machines, and those machines are used in agriculture, in farming, in industries, and in automobiles, such as road vehicles, then railways, rockets, airplanes, etc. Isn't it? So since these metals are really important, so one question for you is, how do we get this metal? From where do we get these metals? So actually these metals, they are extracted from their ores by chemical process. Now, what do you mean by extracting metals from their ores? Now, ores means it is a kind of rock or minerals which contain valuable metals in it. So to remove that metals from the ores are called extracting metals from ores. So this can be done by various chemical processes. So metals are extracted from their ore by the application of chemistry. Then some alloys of metals, they plays an important application in various products such as machines and automobiles. Now, what do you mean by alloys? Alloys, these are made by mixing two or more elements. And the examples of alloys are steel, bronze, brass. So the next field is cosmetics and other consumer products. Now you know what are cosmetics. Cosmetics, these are actually the care substances which are applied to beautify the appearance, which are applicable for beautifying the appearance and for cleansing. Right? So these cosmetics, they are actually used to improve the attractiveness without affecting the body structure. So these cosmetics which we use are actually made of chemicals and they help us to look good. Right? So some of the cosmetics that we use are lipsticks, right? Eyeshadow, then hair styling gel, then creams, lotions, talcum powder, perfumes, etc. So all these cosmetics, actually they are prepared by various chemical processes. Okay? Then besides cosmetics, there are other useful products which we use in our everyday life. And those products are like soap, detergents, ink, plastic, glass. All these products are also made by the application of chemistry. Okay? Then the next field we are going to discuss is petroleum products. Now what do you mean by the term petroleum? Now petroleum, these are the naturally occurring liquid which are found below the earth's surface or beneath the earth's surface, and they are refined into fuels. So actually these petroleum are the fossil fuels, which means that these fuels they are created by the decomposition of organic matter over millions of years. So the various products which are obtained from petroleum are called petrochemicals. Now, what are the examples of petrochemicals? They are petrol, diesel, kerosene, liquefied petroleum gas, then some medicines, drugs, plastics, paints and varnishes. So all these petroleum products are obtained by chemical processes. Alright, then the next field is the field of electronics. Now, chemistry plays an important role in the field of electronics. Okay, so how do the electronics help us? So if you see the practical effect of electronics, such as GPS devices, mobile phones, then computers, radios, televisions, they connect us, they help us to connect us in both at home and surrounding world. And furthermore, electronics help to allow the business, okay, in a faster pace by connecting via communicating devices. So the knowledge of chemistry has helped to find out the electronic property of metalloids like silicon and germanium. Okay, so what do you mean by the term metalloids again? Now, metalloids, these are the substance which has the property of both metals and non-metals. And the examples of metalloids are silicon and germanium. So, the property of silicon and germanium are useful in which field? In electrical field or in the electronic industry for the manufacture of electrical circuits, okay, in radios, televisions, computer chips, etc. Alright children, so now we have finished the application of chemistry in various fields. So thank you children.